I told Hank I'd teach him everything I know about the sawmill. It shouldn't take too long. Y'all check out Hank's YouTube channel at Hamiltonville Farm. This black cherry log will be our starting point. I got off to a rocky start, but hey, we get it done. Yeah, makes sense. Need replacement. Watch fingers. There we go. My dad always said, if you're going to be dumb, you got to be tough. Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm here with Hank Hamilton from Hamiltonville Farm.
How about you, Tony?
Hey, if you guys have not seen Hamiltonville Farm, it is an awesome channel. Tell me about your channel, man.
Yeah, we do a lot of tractor videos, you know, so I think your viewers are like that, you know, and then we do a lot of heavy equipment stuff. So, you know, when you were doing Ichabod Crane and all your tractor work, we just love watching those videos on your channel. So we do similar content.
Yeah, so matter of fact, I know some of your viewers come over and watch it.
Oh, good,
hey,
yeah.
I came from Hank.
Yeah.
So anyway, Hank challenged me on some chainsaws. Said, hey, my chainsaw is better than your chainsaw. And if you have not seen that video, I'm going to leave a link. Let's see, up here. You get confused which side?
Sometimes.
I get turned around, you know. So anyway, up here is going to be a link to this video.
Yeah.
So.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I didn't win.
Hey, but because you are seeing this video, we both survived.
We both survived.
Hey, just saying, that's a good point.
That's right.
So anyway, Hank asked me to kind of run down a sawmill. He's maybe thinking about it in the future.
Sure. Yeah.
So I told him, he goes, hey, can you teach me everything you know? And I said, yeah, if you got 30 seconds. So, because that's all I know. You guys know, if you're watching my channel here, you know that I'm a rookie at this myself, but I'm learning. So I think it's going to be a good perspective for you because you're going to see it from somebody that just learned it themselves.
Yeah.
And I had those aha moments.
Sure.
Let's talk about this sawmill. This is the Frontier OS 23. It's an entry-level sawmill that'll cut a 23-inch diameter log with a 20-inch wide board. The way my mill is set up, you can easily cut a 16.5-foot long board. This sawmill is it's the smallest sawmill that Frontier makes.
Okay.
One of the things that I learned right off the bat is I base this sawmill on the type of woods that I have.
Gotcha.
Most of my timber is less than 23 inches in diameter.
Sure.
However, since I bought a sawmill, I have so many new friends that go, hey, do you want to cut my timber up?
Yeah.
And they've got 30 inch.
Yeah.
So take that, take that into consideration.
Oh, yeah, gotcha. Good point.
Let's quit talking and cut something
Let's teach me how to cut wood, dude.
All right. So Hank, this is black cherry.
Okay.
Just a little over a foot long.
Gotcha.
Foot wide.
All right.
And it's 54 inches long, so it should make some pretty nice boards.
Yeah.
Maybe a small slab table. You could maybe put two of these together and make a nice little table.
Yeah.
So
beautiful. So
we've got it locked in at the back here.
All right.
So all I'm going to do to make my first cut, lock this in. You don't have to tighten these down, but I find they'll vibrate loose.
Okay.
And just put a little bit of pressure there. Make sure it's all the way to the back. Apparently, that side of me. There we go.
Yeah.
So when we're looking into this, you're going to look at the grains. Yeah, this is called the pith right here, the little split.
Yeah.
Basically the center of the tree all the way up and down.
Okay.
The pith is basically the center of the tree, or the heartwood, or the very heart of the tree. It has the least value because it's prone to warping. You want to have that about the same on both ends. On some of the real high-end mills, you have hydraulics that you can lift. And
right.
This kind of sawmill here, unless you're willing to lift it up by hand and slide something up under it, shim it. Yeah, basically, that's the way you do it. This tree's pretty fairly.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah.
It's pretty much the same all the way down. So we're going to go with it.
Okay.
So we're going to set the blade up. Now, when I leave the sawmill, I lower the head all the way down, take the slack off the cable, and then I leave the blade loose.
Okay.
So on this particular mill, you turn it in until it touches, and then you
5 times. Right?
5 times.
I saw it in a video of yours. So how do you know where to make your first cut?
You really don't. That's the thing. You just kind of learn to look at the log,
okay.
kind of see the shape of the log, and first off, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes.
Okay.
So it's just one of the things where you'll learn to look at the log and go, I'm gonna go here. But I guess reasonably, you would lean over like this and kind of look down the log.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, and you know, and you're kind of getting your ideal of where you want it to go. So you asked me some things that I've learned, and I'm telling you what I've learned and don't necessarily do.
Oh, yeah.
So we just cut this piece of cherry, and I should put some latex paint on this end,
okay,
or some anchor seal, because what's going to happen if you don't coat this and it dries, it'll dry faster on this opening end than it will here.
Of course.
And this, like, these checks will get really, really big. It is very important to seal the end of the log if you want your lumber to be stable and not split. Lumber is cut generally on the length of the grain. If the end of the log or board is left open, it'll act as a wick and dry the end out quicker. The end left unsealed will dry approximately 30% faster than just 6 inches further up the board. When the open end shrinks due to lack of moisture, it builds up tension, and this is what causes the split. There's no guarantees that sealing will cause it to not split, but it will increase your odds of a stable board. So this is one of those lessons that I've recently learned, but I've failed to put into practice on a consistent basis yet. Good running of a motor, that's all I can say. It's got a little safety lock here that you unlock it, go through here. Let's go down here to the log. And basically all I'm going to do is raise it up. And you're looking through this window here.
I see it.
So I still am not good at it. So what I do, instead of wasting logs, I'll cut it a little bit less, a little bit more.
Right, that's
so I see these guys come in, they don't even look, they just look at the log, they know exactly what the cut's gonna look like after they're done before they cut it.
Yeah.
So what I do is I look at it like this, and then I'm unsure I'm gonna make my first cut, and then I'll probably inch down, take a little bit more.
That's right, yeah.
As I get more confident.
You can always take off, you can't add to.
I can't add to.
Yeah.
So this is your blade guide. And I need to clean this up, but we're out in the woods, we can't clean it up right now. So this is your blade guide. So you want to keep your blade guide as close to the log as you can, so that it supports the blade. Keeping the guides close to the log helps keep the blade from oscillating up and down. The guides need to be adjusted every so often, so keep a check on that. That is a 10-degree cook blade.
I can't believe how easy it is.
Yeah, you can literally do it with one hand with a sharp blade.
This thing, right?
Yeah, every time you got to pay attention to this, because there's two types of people.
Okay.
Those who have hit this with their blade and those who will.
Yeah.
So as of this point, I have not hit them.
Yeah.
But the last video I did on the Sawmill, I mean, it was like literally a 1/16 of an inch. I missed it. It was pure. Yeah, it was a pure God thing. Okay.
Now zero it out.
Right? Now zero it out. Is it clear on this one?
Oh yeah, let me look. Yeah.
You can see all the way down there. All right, You're clear, go. But because this is a small piece, we can just...
Which way, toward us?
Pull it, slide it towards us. Now slide it.
Slide it.
Grab the bottom, slide it, and then we'll rotate it over.
Just half, a quarter?
All the way. Good? About right in there, it's going to be good.
And the blade guide is good.
You can look right down this side here. I'd probably go back one on the blade guide.
Out?
Yep. One click, you should be good. I think you're right.
So let me make a comment.
All right, make a comment.
I think that people like Nathan,
right,
out of the woods, you know, he's got the operator station back there.
Right.
I like that manual part to feel the blade go into it. I mean, it's almost satisfying.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
And it also lets you know when your blade is dull.
Yeah, but yeah, true. But I mean, you know, but I'm also not sawing for business.
Right. There's a difference.
Right,
This is, you know, you can take the time. Now, I notice if you notice this, you push through very slow and steady. A sharp blade that you push through at a very slow, steady pace. That's almost. I mean, that it would take a light sanding, and you could.
Yeah.
You could use this.
Yeah.
As the blade gets duller, or if you try to push too fast, it'll be a more choppy cut, and then you have to run it through planer and stuff. This is a great little diagram that shows you how the boards will react to the portion of the log you cut through. You see the one that's the most stable, and you also see here that the center cut is the most unstable. The flat sawed lumber at the top may warp more, but it still retains its strength. Quarter sawed lumber is the most stable, but it also wastes quite a bit of material.
So this will only give me an inch, so I actually need to go more, right? Like
yeah, on this one, since you're wanting live edges, well,
that's an inch and a half. That's an inch and a half.
Okay.
All right.
So we're clear on both sides. Now each time you go back, your blade guide will be a little bit closer to the center. Probably pretty good there. It'll go.
Ready?
Yeah. So this is the part that I love to do. So you're the first person to ever see inside a piece of black cherry. Hand me a little bit on your legs.
Yeah, I saw that. A little more cheese, please.
Yeah, a little bit more cheese. Look at that. Is that unbelievable or what?
That's awesome.
That is amazing grain. You can only imagine. Let me get a little bit of water put on this.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Look at look at the grain. We need some buckets of water over here. Oh, that's still beautiful. Look at that. So this gives you an idea what it's going to look like with.
Yeah. Clear coat on it.
Yeah, like a clear coat on it. Look at this knot.
Poly.
Yeah, nice polyurethane. That's beautiful.
That is awesome, dude. Wow, that's gorgeous.
So we got some cherry that's got some crotch in it, and the crotch is just where two limbs go out.
Yeah, okay.
It gives you that nice little crotch in it. So we'll get some of those, and eventually we've got a lot of black cherry on the property that I didn't know about until the leaves come out and I could see what it really was. I'm no tree expert.
Yeah, you're not.
Now, you know, I think I heard you say one time, pine, not pine.
That's right.
I've used that exact expression before. I stole that from you.
That's my tree identification skills. Split.
Hank, what do you think, bud?
First of all, it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
And second of all, I'm pretty much a professional now.
I really think so.
Yeah.
You really did it good. You got a natural, You know, you're just a natural, man. That's all there is to it.
I could squeeze the trigger and push.
Is this not the most rewarding thing to be the first person to see this?
It's awesome. I mean, on a serious note, it's really cool. And I can't believe how satisfying it is. For real. I mean, that's the part that really surprised me about, because I thought, okay, I'll come up here, I'll cut some wood, I'll have a good time with my buddy Tony. But this is a really satisfying chore.
You guys see this on my channel first. Hank is addicted now. Telling you, sawmilling is addictive. It is. No, dude, it is
I can see how it gets that way.
It's a very rewarding thing. I've got so much wood drying right now that I have projects I can't wait to do with this.
Yeah.
This cherry, you split this in the middle, have two live edges.
Yeah.
It's gonna make a cool little table.
Sure.
Just unbelievable grain and color and texture. You just don't see black cherry around. That's pretty
awesome.
neat.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of wood.
Listen, I really appreciate you watching our channel, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Hank from Hamiltonville Farm. If you have not subscribed to his channel, please go over and visit his channel and check him out. This guy makes some cool stuff, tractors. He teaches you a lot of stuff. He does a lot of the same things we do. A couple of Willet starts in there, does really good. Hey, this guy with a crescent wrench and a daggum and some starting fluid in the world. He can start the world. I'm telling you, it's a great channel. Appreciate you coming up, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Listen,
yeah.
Thank you for watching our channel. God bless. Have a great day.